You know, everyone's got three.
Okay,
Two.
cool.
Sorry, everyone's got
Seeing as it's
two.
my turn, then I'm gonna go for one of the big guns too. Now, my big gun today, sir, is
I mean, we
Eddie.
all said Dave Chappelle. So is there a bigger gun than it?
There's a as
It's
bigger
Eddie.
gun. It's Ed, man. Eddie
Eddie.
Murphy.
Eddie.
Most definitely. Like I can't think of a
Oh,
bigger comedy influence on myself than Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is king.
Excuse me 1 second. Carry on talking.
Excuse me, but
What?
carry on talking.
What?
Yo.
Okay, all right. So I get you. Hey,
So Nicholas answered the phone call. I get it. All right, cool. All right, that made sense now. Visually, man, if it wasn't for visuals, I tell you, I'd be so fucking
Justin,
confused. So yeah, Eddie Murphy, man. Eddie Murphy, like one of the first stand-ups I can remember seeing as a kid.
Me too.
When I remember him coming out in that jacket and me thinking, right, he thinks he's Michael Jackson. Like, and then all the jokes that came with it, ice cream, like everything. And then I remember being so mesmerized by this black guy who could do a Brooklyn accent. Do you know, it spun me like, whoa, he's doing Italian. I mean, I was a kid, obviously. So, whoa, he's doing an Italian accent. This is mad. Like, how I can't even know. Like, it just so many things kind of like spun me about him. And then obviously, actually, I think I might have seen him in Beverly Hills Cop before I saw his stand up, possibly. Beverly Hills Cop to this day, no scene by scene, like just incredible. Like, and then obviously as you get older and you start to realize he was only like what 19, 20 or whatever when he done that film, and you're like, that's insane. In the 80s or in the 80s, at a time where, you know, like there wasn't anyone that kind of represented us on TV doing a film.
Sorry, what did you say?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Fuck off.
It is.
I'm joking.
It is quite like
I was listening to the whole thing.
It's quite a weird, like, it's kind of. Yeah, man. Yeah, Eddie all day, man.
Justin, question. Was he 1920 when he was doing SNL?
Well, I think he was younger. I think he was. Yeah, he must have been. No, actually, maybe you're right.
No, because he started doing comedy from when he was a kid.
Right? Yeah, he did.
Like,
Yeah,
I think that was like
early teens. Let's find
there's
out.
video footage of him.
I think.
Oh no! Yeah, no.
1980.
The one, what was it? I don't know if it was Raw.
71,
I don't know if it was Raw, but
he was 19.
He had a kid. No. When he started practicing comedy.
No, I mean
like,
SNL. He was 19.
SNL 19, yeah, because he was doing comedy from earlier.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
that,
and his
that's
brother was
why-
taking him round and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and Charlie, R.I.P. Charlie. He's a legend of his own, and he came into his own. Like, he's not in my top 5, but I do appreciate. No, I'm saying I do appreciate. He's an honorable mention. I don't feel like we have to leave honorable mentions to the end, because like,
Okay.
you know, but I don't think Eddie would have been what he was without Charlie, to be fair.
Well, yeah.
Oh
on a
man,
personal level.
Eddie Murphy's impression of Charlie Murphy. Oh my days. Oh my gosh. It's so perfect.
I don't know if you can see it. I literally got goosebumps thinking about it.
Man.
It was
Oh, it's so perfect. Oh my gosh. Have you heard Eddie Murphy? Eddie Murphy was on Comedians in Cars getting coffee with Jerry Seinfeld. Have you guys seen it? Eddie says he wonders what homeless people think about campers.
Yeah.
Y'all think this is a fucking joke, don't you?
This is why you couldn't be on stage. You didn't even finish telling his joke. You didn't even finish telling his joke before you started passing up.
Oh man. Do you know what, Eddie Murphy? I don't want to put him on my list because I feel like he doesn't relate. Do you know?
Because Justin, you tainted it now. You've tainted it.
No.
Now he's been listening.
No,
Okay.
he
All right.
he disagreed.
Okay, so
with
this is my feelings. So Eddie Murphy, those stand-up shows don't resonate with me.
Pardon me.
But Eddie Murphy is still a comedian when he's being a comical actor, and when you see him talking his talk shows. So I take when we choose our top 5 comedians, I think about the stand-up, innit? That's what I think of. But I kind of have to acknowledge they are more than the comedian. Sorry, they are more than the stand-up show. Eddie Murphy is hilarious everywhere. and I have to probably
day.
put him in
To
this day. 'Cause, you know, I'm gonna see how I feel as the show goes on, because I'm not gonna say his name just yet. I'm gonna have to see if I. Yeah,
Just put his name in, man. Come on.
I can't, man, because I don't want to have to trade him out. I don't want to put his name in and then trade him out. I'd rather put his name in and make it stay there.
How could you trade him out?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who possibly you could have that's better than Eddie Murphy.
Okay, all right. Look, Eddie Murphy's in. It's because it's like it's.
Don't succumb to peer pressure.
As
Who are you? Who
as,
are you?
as great as Eddie Murphy is, there may be other comedians. There are other comedians who are just in my heart. I just feel them. Like,
Wow.
all right, look.
Sounds like the creepy uncle.
He is on the list just because of everything. Just because of everything. Just a small thing.
I'm gonna take a page out of Justin's book, and I'm not gonna put him in because he said it already.
Good. Is he on your list, Nicholas?
No, he was gonna be.
I swear he has to be.
What kind of fucking evil cartoon villain laugh was that?
This is what he does every episode. He just tries to infiltrate his way into our lists and our
I don't know
minds.
what you're talking about.
Like, do you remember that time you were 2 years old and you had an ice cream? You got some ice cream. You got some ice cream.
Him and Justin and his little list, his way to try and discipline us into doing as we're told.
Oh, no, this is we're getting ticked off his list. We're getting ticked off his list as we go through this episode.
You guys think too much, man. You think far too much.